Yeah,
Going
I'll
ham.
just do Afghanistan.
Should I add war like as my own and do it against you?
Sure, why not?
I'll send
Can
troops
you?
to Kamchatka then. Just find it so gamey. I really do. Like,
Afghanistan's secured though, look at that.
yeah, but I mean, I could have just attacked Kamchatka and then used the ticker on that, for instance, and it would split your forces immeasurably. I find it really gamey to do that.
That's pretty gamey.
I find this whole process to be gamey, and to be honest, it puts me off playing.
India's 100% occupied though, like the entire time.
Yeah, but your whole country is being completely occupied by rebels and Germans and such.
Did say
so
that this
it's
war
a
would
bit
be winnable
irrelevant.
regardless.
You don't have a single troop in Russia and haven't defended your homeland at any point since the start, but you still
defending
win.
the war goal
I
right
find
now,
that
why?
abhorrent, to me at least. It's not why I play Victoria. I don't play to be that competitive. Now you're well over infamy as well.
Yeah.
And no, everyone else is going to sit here and allow this to happen.
Yeah,
That
Russia, I'm gonna
single
attack
comment.
you for going over infamy.
Alright.
He's far over infamy limit now, 38 infamy. In this situation, and I
I
have
don't
to
want
sit
him to
here-
leave though. Like
Yeah,
his
okay,
country
yeah.
is completely occupied.
Nah, I'll stay even
if
if
I
you screw me
attack
over.
him with a containment, he's just gonna quit the campaign, which I don't want.
Well, I'm
No,
gonna.
I mean, I
have
agree
more
with
bullets
you.
than
Because I'm
that.
not putting up with this shit. I'm not having all this gaminess, and I'm supposed to just take it on the chin, and then anyone else just quits instantly. That's
Can you
not
pause
right.
the game? I'm lagging a little bit. My net dropped for like a bit.
You know, it wears me out.
Okay.
I'm on one of my few days off of the week, you know. I'm spending my time doing this. I'm not going to spend my entire game losing what other people can't lose and quit the game. And I'm supposed to fill in positions and things in the meantime.
I
It's
said
not
I
my idea
wouldn't
of fun.
quit. Like,
There it is. At least you have Ukrainian nationalists sitting you.
yeah,
Oh wow. Uh-oh.
saddens me.
Uh-oh. Oh my
Takes
god,
long
that's
enough,
so
like,
many.
fuck.
6 years to rise up.
That is so many. Holy shit. Okay, rip. You're losing Ukraine. I don't think
Well,
you can...
it's only fair that this country actually falls up now.
Oh
Fine.
no. That's a lot of Ukrainians, dude. Oh no. Eye for an eye, I guess.
That's...
Unless you want to send forces back, though.
Alright, I'm gonna start mobilizing to fight the Italians now.
Maybe the Germans will save me from my own.
Holy shit, the amount of rebels again. They're the only nationalists. You should have had more nationalists than this. I feel like it's been a bit low. And the Germans are fucking
Russia,
unoccupied.
you should just like. It's not worth this.
It's too late now. I've
You've
been
lost another
waiting
million
for-
people since I last said.
Wait.
He's gonna
too
lose
late,
another
you
4
lost
million
two.
once Ukraine. That's free.
If you lose the like, it's not worth
No,
losing the
it's not
Ukraine.
it's going to happen.
Taking India off him. Like, you can take India off him at the end of the game. There's nothing you can do about it. You did this too preemptively.
You can just keep cycling troops. It takes another nation to win.
I mean, I don't think you should be too distraught over this, Joe, because his country is going to be completely fucking devastated. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
Yeah, it's
covering
just the
30
gaminess
years.
of it. Like, really ticks me off. It really rubs me the wrong way.
he
The
has
sliding
he has
scale of
zero
sort of, like,
industry.
role-play
Like,
to
he literally
gaminess,
has
you know, where I
zero
stand in the
industry,
middle.
and
I'm like going so far.
he has zero industry. And in the time I've been keeping track, only in that time I've been keeping track, I've seen him lose 3 million people.
Yeah.
To be fair, most of those losses are rebels taking attrition. Just walk past my lines there. How'd that happen?
Didn't walk past your lines.
You landed troops or what?
I did.
Oh,
At this point, I'm prepared to lose troops.
it's too late. I have too many tickers on you.
Are you even going to claim those? Wait, you add in those tickers even though they're not going to be applied?
Yeah.
Then I'm going to make a rule against that, because that's not
You're
right.
taken though. I've 100% taken all of these.
But you're applying multiple war goals that overlap each other, so they would have no effect. Just to get the ticker. Literally just to get the ticker. Which
Yeah,
sounds so wrong to me. No one else has a problem with that?
No comment.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but he's going to.
You can win almost any war overseas just because of getting 100% tickers on Africa as the
Yeah,
UK.
we're gonna have to free Poland after this, I think.
Poland is the least of my problems.
Ukraine's gone.
Karabakh, please don't kill me.
Holy shit,
Poland's gone too.
Poland's uprising.
Uh-oh. Yeah, looks like we don't have to have a war against the Russians for Poland. They'll just free themselves.
Sends me so.
I think that's a fair trade. India for Poland and Ukraine.
I wanted to be
That's.
less
I
costly.
think I'd rather be the UK in that exchange.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
why
UK
does
gets
Hanover
like
look
12
so
million
disgusting?
popping still.
What is
Ukraine
this?
like the Russian industrial heartland.
None of the regions have actually broken off yet.
They're going to.
Yeah. This is really weird. Okay, so why does Hanover have all that land? I thought it was only like that like northern part.
Brutalized.
Lithuanian
They
nationalists.
freed them. I gave them freedoms. Oh, you're right. I don't know why they own Brunswick and that shit. It's good. Oh, because those are part of the provinces, so they can't. It can't give partial provinces. It has to give the
Yeah.
whole one. If there's even
Okay.
one core, so that's why.
He effectively just cut off Germany in half almost.
Nice.
Finally have positive battle war score.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello?
What is happening?
Nothing.
Nationalist rebels in the Russia.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, horrible. Sad day.
Oh, by the way, friends on the border, we're taking attrition, both of us.
Yes.
To be fair though, this would be over already if NGF never joined. Makes me sad.
Yeah, probably would have.
Gives me
Definitely would have negative like 60% worse because of them. Because of all the occupied land and whatnot. Hold here. Here. Front line here. Ukrainian nationalists are in fucking St. Petersburg. Oh. Can allow slavery.
Yeah.
No.
Quickly, maybe before they break away.
Surely your troops have rebelled against you as well.
Well, some of them, but not enough, really.
It's bizarre.
A
Hercules bizarre.
couple people are basically happy to be raping and pillaging in India for the entire game.
To be fair, I'm tempted to go communist as Brazil this game.
I support this.
That's always a mistake.
You won't
I'm very tempted to.
do it.
Well, if they rise up in the first place. Wait, did you guys actually fix the communism? Yes.
No, we didn't.
What do you mean by fix it?
It's still awful.
Well,
It
you were
means
talking
that
about
all
fixing.
totalitarians, you get rebels forever because it's stupid.
Yeah. Are you able to even afford your army?
Yeah, slightly. Now that I used to have
What would the
anarcho-liberals.
best way be to fix
Actually, I am
to
able
fix
to,
that?
lately, yeah.
Do you think?
I used to have
What if
no
we just
tax
gave them
tariffs.
meetings allowed?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. Is that
Oh,
hard
because
scripted? I don't know.
Lithuania's been
I think
released.
the rebel
Lithuania,
enforcement would be
no!
hard scripted though.
I kept
Holy
the
shit,
cores are
Lithuania.
good.
Litland.
Maybe add an event if you're communist that allows you to make
Hold the
meetings
line just
public.
a little longer, comrade. Not the ones. Step back.
Oh my god, why is... Oh no. Why are you still in the sword dock? Oh my
There
god.
goes your. Oh no, you still have cores on it for some reason.
I don't know why.
You-
Usually, you didn't change it for vanilla, did you?
I think it's because you've got Russians in the tiles. There's enough
Maybe.
Russians there, that's why I don't
And
lose
the
your cores.
tiles?
The tiles that keep preventing these Russians is like 13%.
Oh. I don't know why, but I thought it said 5 when it said tiles.
Oh, that battle war score. That hurts.
You guys are just ridiculous. Do you know that? Do you know how ridiculous you are?
Incredibly so. Honestly, I don't even need to
How
keep
does
these
this
troops down
possibly
here. Where all my
benefit
fucking
you?
tickers are at right
How does
now?
this
Let's
possibly
see.
benefit having done this?
Once he frees India, he can like take like 5 million pop states everywhere.
Yeah, but so
It's not
can
even
I, and
worth
I
it
didn't
anymore.
destroy my country. In the process of having done that.
So
Well-
when will Ukraine actually break free?
Gok, that's your name, right?
Yeah.
You've lost 7 million people. This is not...
Not 7 million, 4 million.
No,
don't
because you had
Did someone say Pyrrhic victory?
90
Is it
million
even victory,
pops.
though?
You
No,
have
I still have
83
tickers.
now. You've lost 7 million people. This is also why I don't fight Joe in wars if I can avoid it, because he just fights to complete annihilation.
European British, mate.
Army somewhere?
Hey, Austria. Austria reach.
God, I didn't add a ticker there.
Are you gonna be attacking the Italians once your truce is up? Oh,
Austria,
never mind, you have too much
Austria, you
infamy.
need to annex Saxony. It would double your industry. Saxony literally has 120 industry in that one province.
UK has to be very, very, very careful about what battles he fights here.
Why would I fight battles?
Yeah, I'm gonna be attacking Italy soon, so I don't think France is gonna help the Italians anymore.
No, I'm not helping the Italians.
This is just a permanent American garrison in the Czech Republic now.
Is there? Are they
Yes.
stuck? France, you should just pull all your guys into the German and English front because I might have to start placing troops onto your existing stations here.
Where is this?
Spain. Just move those like 3 armies up.
Ah, these 3. Ah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously, you really going to abuse the ticker system? I will make a rule again. I think I should expressly forbid you at this point to
Fine,
add
I
more
won't add
war
any
goals
more then.
on stuff you have already put war goals in for. Like, if it was completely new and it was separate from the terrain and all that, enough. But, I mean, is in the war score for India like 100 as well?
It is, yes.
Exactly.
He wants a double 100 ticker.
Yeah. You're abusing that rule indirectly. You don't plan to go over 100. You know, and I shouldn't have to explicitly treat you like children in the interpretation of rules, you know? You shouldn't have to be so literal.
Yeah.
Come on now. Better than this. Have some morals about yourself. Some scruples to hold on to.
It's a total war. Scruples get lost, literally.
Fuck you. See, now I'm not going to accept a loss in this war because your country's ruined. I'm actually, reoccupying land quite rapidly. I don't see why I
This is
should
what
be.
happened, but this is exactly what happened to me though in that
Dealt by
one
game
game.
mechanic.
Because I was able to beat you in Spud Gun, but you were at 100, and I was just fucked. I had to give up India.
Yeah, but we occupied your entire homeland,
Won that.
and we did win it
You
militarily.
didn't. You didn't occupy. You occupied India. You occupied all of India.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we occupied your homeland, didn't we?
Nope.
Okay, why?
Surprise invasion.
Oh, you're just not. That makes sense. I was about to say. I'll try to push the front line here. Give me a little war score. Make me feel really good about myself, you know?
Smaller war score.
Sent more I need. No? Any of these battles with any of them. Come on.
No.
Single one of these would make my day.
No.
Make my day.
I'm getting the ticker in Poland back somehow. I don't even fucking know how. Actually, if Poland gets released, I'm automatically win the war.
It's not being released. It all
it's
got
not being
reoccupied.
released.
The question is,
Germany.
why hasn't Greece formed?
Where's Ukraine?
Why isn't it
Well,
out?
Ukraine's in Leningrad right now, having a swallow time, I think.
Don't they need Istanbul?
Ukrainian nationalists are in St. Petersburg
Probably
right now.
need
What the
Asia
fuck?
Minor as well.
I'm having a great time. Everything is.
I don't have the
Great.
tech. Yeah.
What was that one?
I really want to see you phone presenting them.
Tigers, I support you. Through, Oh my god, really? After I place all these armies on the Italian border, now I start building ships. Feels bad.
So little war score. I have 100% fucking ticker. What's the negative war score from? I don't understand.
You've lost 8 million people fighting this war.
That doesn't make sense. I have 118% score bonus right now, and only okay. A little bit from
You are
occupation.
already dead.
It's like France. France just needs 20
Battles.
million to have the same pop as Russia now.
7 more war.
I haven't lost this war, and I'm not going to accept loss in this because you've added the United Provinces war goal.
Ah, come on.
No, you've added 3 or 4 goals
You should
over.
have stated this before I started this.
Afghanistan
massive.
one, fair enough. But the other ones, no, you've cynically added in the late game, and even after I have warned you and complained about it.
To be fair though, you should have made a
It
ruling
is-
before I
it
started
is
this massive
very
war.
No, I
gamey.
shouldn't have to baby you. I shouldn't have to
It
baby
is
you.
gamey, I do
At
agree,
this
but
point, I am not going to accept a loss due
my
to game
country
mechanics.
is hurt a
Simple
lot more
as.
than yours.
So that doesn't matter, okay. Not at this point. You know?
So you refuse to accept the
The
loss.
fact that I had said already as well, and you still added more, is bad enough.
I agree, I shouldn't have added that last state there.
Last one was over the line. Like, I
I
know
don't
all the
think I
Inti
even need it to
nations
win
are
at this
revolting
point.
from me as well. I'm just tired of this. I already am.
Honestly, I
tired
didn't
of this
even
few
need it,
years
looking at the
of
war
wars
score
ago.
right now.
Maybe not, but
Yeah, call me in. I'll try to get to India before it's... because that's very gamey.
it's the north of India.
To be fair, playing Brazil is pretty relaxing, I would say.
Just building up an industry from nothing to #1 in the world is probably the most satisfying thing you can do in this game.
God bless.
Will you form the Byzantine Empire?
That's what
Anytime
I
soon.
want to see him do.
Oh, yeah, my entire strategy was resolved around this game, and that's why I think I was so willing to give up mainland Russia.
I mean, you just need
Can I just
four,
sign the peace?
4 more
God's
points.
I mean, am I going to have to really push for my own war goals as well? You know?
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
So ridiculous.
If you fight a single battle, you risk immediate loss. That's 4% difference right now.
Okay.
Also risk a victory if you do it correctly.
Yeah.
Come on. I can't do all this micromanagement. %2 more war score. You might have to fight a battle to win this, but
Happens at 100%.
it doesn't matter if you refuse, you'll straight up get forced out.
Which is ridiculous, because the only way that would happen is because the last war goal you've ended, I think.
Will it
And
really
the
be
other ones
To be
legitimate,
that-
fair though, I wouldn't have
layered.
actually even lost this war without that war goal if I just defended Russia mainland. My entire plan legitimately resolved around this strategy for...
Which was strategic mistake on your own part then.
Would it be a legitimate victory if you
I
actually
think the
peace
AI
out
might just give me
because
enough
you're
war
dangerous?
score here. That's gonna give me enough war score. Arrive there too quickly. That defensive battle, it's all over now. Don't even need these tickers now because of this little.
Well, I won't accept it. Simple as.
Will it
Refuse
even
to
really
accept
be
it.
a legitimate victory?
No, like,
because
in a
you added
percent,
that one
even
invalid?
without these tickers, if I won this battle, I would have won the war regardless. Because
I'm not sure if you're
battle
gonna win
war
this
score.
battle. Because, actually,
I'm not gonna even try.
who knows?
Yeah, 5 war score.
Rip. GG.
It's
I'm
over.
not accepting a loss there. I've already taken a save.
Oof.
What are
Porsche.
we doing here now?
I'm reosting because I'm not accepting that. Absolutely not accepting that.
I have to go back several decades then, because
No, he just took a save.
Just took a save.
Yeah.
A month or two ago. We will sign a white peace and end it there, and I won't press any claims
Nah.
against you.
it doesn't make sense.
That's me
my
being
entire
extremely fucking
war
nice.
strategy revolved around this strategy.
I'm really not prepared to put up with that level of gaminess. I'm sorry. Like, I got my fucking limits, and it's a little before this.
But my entire strategy revolved around that gaminess. Like, I should have had known this really in advance before making that move. Otherwise, the entire war would have gone completely differently. You do understand that, right? Like, my point here.
And that's why I'm saying white peace and just be done
No,
with
but
it.
I've sent too much losses in this war that would have gone swimmingly otherwise. And it would have gone
I'll
swimmingly
see
if I
just something
just
minor
focused
like
Germany.
Eastern Afghanistan, but I'm not
Joe,
going
how about
to
you let him take
concede
Afghanistan
all of
at the very
India
least?
because of it.
Just at least let him take Afghanistan.
I'll let you have Afghanistan as a compromise. I'm not losing all of India. I think that's excessive. I've already lost loads of states from it as
Your
well. which are now
country's still
independent.
playable. Like, my country is in a worse state than
Oh,
yours.
it's like
you have
top
20.
hat.
You
It's
have
like
more
I've
people
ruined
than
my
me.
country.
You have
know,
more
I can't
people
go on
than
now,
me.
can I?
Come on, you have 2 million more. I checked.
I mean, if he gets up to 100% war
Like, I think the game is
points,
legitimately unplayable if
I
India
don't know.
doesn't get released.
For Christ's sake, like, what, can you guys just like be normal? Like, why do we have to have conflicts like this? Like,
I would be completely
I'm not
and then
Fine,
why
lost
do I
in
have to
India.
pick a
ruling was
side
made
because you
before the game
guys
account.
have like children?
It's not
No,
me.
like-
How am I acting like a child in this situation?
I'm
He's
I'm
added
very
on war
I'm
goals
very
to ticket.
annoyed
Just the
at the
last-
situation. I'm not sure who I should be angry at.
It's my fault for being gamey, but making a last-minute ruling after
I think the
my
rebel
strategy
bullshit is the
revolves
worst,
around that
actually.
gaminess.
I think it's completely
I
unreasonable.
mean, you let
to
your
have
entire
me lose
Western
this at this
country
point.
be occupied,
I know, and I wouldn't have been occupied otherwise
stacking
because
false war goals
I
is true.
repeatedly stated.
Like, here's
Inviting
the
other
thing,
players as
right?
well. I've had no support.
Because if the AI German country thing didn't have its war goal, like, you had most of India occupied. So with that one war
Yeah, I know. I
goal
would have won
ticking,
without those additional
you would
tickers
have
if
gotten
Poland
to
wasn't occupied.
100%. So, like, I'd be more inclined to like be on Russia's Gok's side here if, like, after he occupied India, he turned around, smacked the AI, got NGF out of the war, and then just did it legitimately.
The thing
But
is that I couldn't
he kinda
afford
didn't.
to,
He just did
after
this
going full
game
And
he
you're
with my
pushing
should.
too
entire
hard with
army
your
to
country,
India.
going beyond the
Like,
country's limits.
Yeah.
Man.
like your entire
Like, I would
strategy
never
revolves
fight
around
a war. Like,
abandoning the mainland because of
I
the war
would
score.
never fight up to 100% war exhaustion. Like, that's just insane to me, because that breaks my country, in my
It
opinion.
doesn't break your country as long as you don't keep it too long, as I've shown.
Well, you've kept it for years
Yeah,
now.
it's too long now, yeah, obviously. But anyways, my point is, if
The only
this
thing I can
ruling
think
wasn't
of to
made
keep
earlier-
it running as it is to remove the silly war goals from it. That's it.
But then my
Then
point
continue on
is
from
my
there.
entire strategy would have been different if I didn't think I could pull off this cheesiness.
Yeah, but you're being too cheesy. Far too cheesy. Like, beyond
I'll admit, it is
acceptable
very
levels of
cheesy, but
cheese.
like I stated during the war, I was going to abandon the mainland because of that cheesiness that I relied on. Do you think I would have actually legitimately just banned and sent all my troops from Russia and not have any people there?
I've
fight
had
the
players do
Germans?
that against me, so I don't know. I can't say that with certainty.
Oh,
I have had
obviously.
players do that to me, particularly with Russia, Germany, etc. Put all their troops into one front and just invade with every
That's
single
just
troop. And it's very stupid and it makes them lose wars.
poor
yes.
play. Like,
It is
if
poor
that was a
play.
fucking player, there's no reason to do that.
If you want to continue on from this point, what I would suggest is editing the save to remove the ridiculous war goals, and if it takes to 100, I'll accept it. How does that sound?
I think that's the fairest way to do it. Let's
So
do
I
that.
want to
Don't remove
remove-
Afghanistan, but god damn it, I would have
So
done my entire
let's
wouldn't be
back
removing
out.
differently.
Afghanistan, because
We'll pull the
Afghanistan's
stupid
legitimate.
war things you added. Are you able to do that? Do you know how to do that in the editing? Because I don't know how to fucking do that.
Yeah, I have to rehost it.
You know how to do it?
Yeah, I shouldn't. Well, I've never done it before, but it'll take me 2 seconds. I know the
Okay,
file quite
okay.
well.
Before Joe spawns like 1,000 troops in one province.
No, I never do that. Never. No, I would never abuse access like that. Not once. Not even once. I think the only thing I've ever done is rename someone army because they joked at me that their army should be renamed like that. I did that just because I could. It was more amusement and no effect on the game mechanics.
Can you add 1 million pops to Madrid, please?